How was that feeling of just hearing that your friend is stabbed and in serious condition now at the hospital?
It stinks. It really does. Well, I just called the hospital, but they won't give out no information, so.
This is Ronell Clark. He's been homeless, living on the streets of Fall River for over 6 years. I wanted to hear his story, so we met up to talk. He told me all about the trauma he's gone through, which has led to a lifetime of addiction.
I started smoking coke when I was 22. So I got about at least 3 decades of just getting high on coke.
And what do you think led to you smoking coke at 22 years old?
Finding out that my foster mother wasn't my real mother, and then being molested from the age of 7 to 8 from my neighbors downstairs. First it was him, and then it was his sister a year later.
At one point in his life, it seemed like he was turning it around. He was happily married with kids and had their own home.
One of my stepsons came upstairs one morning and was like, "There's something wrong with Ma." So I rolled over in the bed. She wasn't in the bed because that's where she was when I went to sleep. I looked on the floor and she was already passed away.
We met Ron at an overflow shelter called the Timao Center, which has been acting as a safe haven for hundreds of homeless in the Fall River area. Not only has the Timao Center given them food, showers, even free doctor's exams, it's given many of them community and a purpose, as many, including Ron, also volunteer at the shelter. Unfortunately, due to lack of funding, the Timao Center is forced to close its doors, stripping our homeless population of a vital resource. We were invited to the final day of the program, where everyone gathered for one last dinner together.
I hope that the city and others will realize how much the Timao Center has done for the homeless community and realize that it is a huge need in the city of Fall River.
I've been talking about it all week. It's stressing me out, just like, because I'm panicking now. You know, I'm panicking because I can't stay outside because of my infection, you know. I don't know what I'm going to do.
I've been clean for almost 4 years in April. April 20th will be 4 years. Nobody can use around me. I'm not tempted. There's no drugs here. So it's kind of like my safe space. After this closes, I'm afraid that, being on the street without having my safe space that I could use again.
Lisa Mello started this program with her husband, and each person I spoke with made it very clear that they have an immense amount of love and respect for her. And she truly made a major impact on their life.
I can't house them all. I can't fix that situation. But if I can just give them a little light in their day, I can just give them a little hope, we can just foster that environment of, all right, at least you have a full belly today, and we want to have fun, and that's what we've been able to do here. So I think that's a huge piece, never mind, all of the access that they've had to resources.
The first time I met Lisa, immediately I got attached to her because she's so motherly, and my mother passed away 10 years ago, and she's a wonderful person. She's my favorite person alive, and I love her to death. If anything happened to her, I'd be inconsolable.
Lisa wanted to say a few final words to those who have found themselves down on their luck and have been utilizing the Timao Center.
It's been our privilege and honor to spend time with you all. There are so many gifts and talents in each of you that you have no idea are even there. But it's super important that you search that out because you have so much impact for this world, and we've got to all we're all in the same boat, we've all got to figure it out, right? So that we can come together as the community that we're supposed to be, and that takes all of us, not just some of us, it takes all of us, right? So again, it's been our honor, our privilege. I don't know what the future holds.
None of us know what the future holds, but the future for our homeless population is looking grim as record levels of homelessness continue to rise and resources like the Timao Center run out of funding. In the next episode, we received some bad news from Ron and decided to get involved and hopefully get him off the streets for good.